Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
If you want to start your own podcast, check out anchor.fm. And if you like the podcast, make sure to follow on Spotify.
Also, share your stories
And
tag us on at Wake Up with Jim and Saab on Instagram and at ano ba?
Di ko alam.
Anyway, ito na yung show.
Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Saab
Podcast.
Nangyari sa akin.
What up?
I don't know. I wasn't able to say it. Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast. We're Jim and Saab, and it's a Wednesday.
So we sprack.
Yes.
We talk about the news. We try to make sense of the news.
We're going to start light this week.
Okay.
We ghost last week. We ghost.
Let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it. Let's pretend that never happened. So, some international news. Have you heard about this thing na apparently even international artists are super dreading TikTok na.
Mm-hmm.
Parang TikTok is, according to them, like ruining the industry. Pero kasi iba na talaga ngayon no? Parang you can't just release a single and that's it. It's like a whole project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone's information, I think what Saab means is like before, like kami, when we released Accidents, parang I think we released it on SoundCloud and then suddenly sa gigs may kumakanta.
Yeah.
So for a time, medyo na-spoil kami. Naalala mo yun? Parang release ng kanta, daming streams, and then they go to gig. Dumadami bigla yung tao sa gigs before we realized it. But now, like when we released an album it was called Ultra Milk. And
like a mini album.
Personally, favorite ko yung mga songs doon. Tas sobrang na-kebs. Because we were in the world na of this.
Yes.
And we didn't know. Because wala kaming label, wala kaming guide. Anyway, it's a completely different ball game na. You know, alam mo magandang case in point dito? John Mayer.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a huge
He's
Mayer.
active on TikTok. Is he?
Extremely.
Oh, and Instagram.
Yeah. And
He got with the times.
yeah.
Fairness.
And for me, ewan ko, parang nakornihan lang ako na Saab rock. I don't know.
Bakit?
Hindi ko type. Like, parang it's like, dude, you're like so brilliant. And then parang medyo kengkoy. Attack. Hindi ko type.
You know what? I haven't listened to the latest releases.
Yeah. May mga ibang songs kasi ano yun na parang selfie-matic.
No way.
Parang ganun.
Yung title. Actually, nag-start na yun with Emoji of a Wave.
Yun.
Ayan
He
mo
had a
na.
song, Emoji of a Wave.
Well, it was a good song, right?
It was a good song.
Yeah.
Kaya nga sayang eh. Parang why ruin a good song if you're not even gonna use it in the song?
Is it because you don't like the word emoji?
Ewan ko, for me, yung music kasi yun nga, there's a local band na parang I forget which band, pero they actually used the line na, i-delete ko na Friendster mo.
Ganon.
Yeah.
That's
And
an
like,
actual thing. I thought you were just joking when you were singing that.
No. And then after 3 months, literally wala ng Friendster. Facebook was it. And, you know, parang so, hindi. I disagree. Mali. I take it back.
Baka parang naging time capsule siya. Ganon.
Yeah, that's true. I take it back. Yeah.
Better gets.
I recant.
I'm gonna read some of the may thread kasi on Twitter by Allure Gaga 2, a very reputable source. Pero nag-screenshot lang siya ng some TikTok posts of current artists. So si Halsey posted, and my record company is saying that I can't release it unless they can fake a viral moment on TikTok. So sad. And then another screenshot of FKA Twigs saying it's true, all record labels ask for are TikToks, and I got told off today for not making enough effort. And then Charlie XCX said, she posted a picture of her face na sobrang meh. And she says, when the label asks me to make my 8th TikTok of the week. And then Florence and the Machine.
Yun yung nakagulat.
Yung post niya was, the label are begging me for lo-fi TikToks. So here you go. Please send help.
Okay, here's my final statement on this. That's the name of the game. That's fine. It just really depends on who your label is. Kasi for us, like we have a label. And they did inform us na, hey, if this is what you guys want, this is the key.
Yeah.
But they're not like everyday like, bakit hindi nyo pa rin ginagawa yung TikTok?
Yeah.
Diba? I mean, kasi so I think parang this is how the industry is working now. Before it was MTV. You have to be on Carson Daly. You have to be on the radio. You have to do radio tours. I think it's just that now. You have to do TikTok. It's the same as doing a radio tour. And honestly, isn't it a bit more convenient? Because you can do it from your home? I mean, you can make it naman. Siguro kaya nga sinasabi ko, it's all about the management eh. Na parang this is the industry. But if the manager says to Florence, okay, if
TikTok dance siya, ganun.
if sabihin niya na, hey, this isn't working, what you sent me. Pero if let's say they're happy with that, yung patawan niya, na send help, then cool. Yeah.
Yeah, parang John Mayer also posted something like that, right? Na parang pinipilit siya mag-TikTok.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang nagano'n siyang joke. Siguro parang, ewan ko, I think it's sad when artists are forced to do something. But on the other hand, it's also like, oh, poor you. So,
If
joke
I
lang.
were
I get
John
it.
Mayer, I'd probably be TikToking like every 30 seconds.
Actually, you just play like
Kasi
riffs and stuff.
I did hear that his TikTok was really good. Like it's guitar lessons.
Yung IG live niya, he's good at creating content.
It's jam with me, mga ganon. So pero gets ko naman if let's say you're
Like yung post ni Charlie XCX, parang,
pero hindi ba siya ganon? Hindi ba siya maganon?
I don't know. I guess not. Kasi, I mean, siguro kung ganon, nakakaburat lang kung pinipilit ka and then quantified pa na kailangan 8 this week. Parang ganon. It's like,
Hindi, pero again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw a counter argument there. Na it's the same as, this is the, parang, you wanna go, go on radio. Go on a radio tour. You wanna go here, go there.
Grabe kasi talaga pag sumabog yung song mo sa TikTok, no? It's like,
Hindi ko alam.
do you know any, I think nag-start yun sa Jim. You know that one na nag-freeze yung mga tao? That trend?
Yung naglalakad sila.
Hindi, yung nag-freeze tapos parang mag-move, parang picture pero 3D. Gets mo yung sinasabi ko?
Hindi.
Like statue.
Yeah.
Anong song yun?
A tornado come around.
Hindi.
Ano?
Stop. Parang hindi. And then, isa pa is the Drake, yung Kiki.
Yeah.
That was viral too.
Yeah.
But I can't use TikTok kasi grabe sa, I won't stop if I go on it.
Apparently pala, yung sa TikTok na, yung kay Harry Styles pala, now, here's my major announcement of the week that no one asked for. I am a ultra Harry Styles stan.
It's true.
As in, like, I really love this song, yung As It Was.
Yeah.
So, I saw
It's a
kasi
good
Arcade
song.
Fire doing a cover of it. So, I watched his video. And it's great.
Yeah.
Ang ganda.
Ganda.
So,
And then
apparently
last night,
sa TikTok pala sobrang sumabog.
ganon.
Naging TikTok challenge, I think, yung dance niya or something. I don't know.
Gawin
Or like
natin.
being
charot.
in a, what do you call that? A unitard?
Yes.
Unitard.
I think so, yeah.
Leotard?
Yeah. Yellow tard. Joke. Sobrang bobo. Pink lawan. Charot.
Okay.
Asa na tayo? Okay. Anyway, I guess we're ending with that. And then, Jim, sorry, I just have to say, last night you made me listen to that same song, the Harry Styles song, covered by a fake The Strokes. It was so
Sobrang
good.
ganda. It's on YouTube.
Anyway,
Check
so
it out.
shout out to Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on the
Labo.
pod. If you,
Yeah, come on the pod if you feel like it. I mean, you're welcome to crash anytime. Anyway, next from international, from Harry Styles, Good
to
Energy.
Harry Roque.
No, not Harry Roque, but another way.
Way
It's,
of the week.
I'll try to segue. From Harry Styles, who is a great boy, to Boying Remulla.
Sino
Sama ng
ulit
segue.
yan? Si Cavite.
It's the guy who, yung taga Cavite, na nag-red tag ng mga tao na pumunta sa VP Lenny Kiko rally.
Okay.
Sinabi niya na hindi daw totoong ganun karami. And then...
Ito yung ultra tone-up, di ba?
Hindi.
Ay, si Vic Rodriguez pala yung ultra tone-up.
Tone-up. Should I even translate it or no? Never mind.
Why?
You'll get it if you get it. I just don't want... Stop it!
Okay.
And then... Yan, that's our first headline. Okay, so itong si Boying Remulla has been tapped as the next Justice Secretary. And that means, as Justice Secretary, he will head a panel authorized to investigate politically motivated killings, including that of activists.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Parang, he's known as a red tagger after what he did nung VP Lenny rally, diba? And siya yung, this is where you know him from. Siya yung nagsasabi na matter-of-factly na binayaran yung mga tao dun sa rally. And then, our fave Casey Constantino was like, gawaan niyo rin po ba to? Ang maghakot at magbayad? Remember that?
Yeah.
So, she interviewed him again, actually.
Oh.
Tapos, nakakainis kasi, I just watched the interview. Si Boying Remulla was saying, parang, tama na kasi, masyado nyo kasing, not verbatim ha, but basically what he was saying is, hindi pa nga nagsisimula, dinudurog nyo na kami. Parang tama na yung pag-criticize nyo sa government. Mahalin natin ang bansa. Gaslighting no? Parang, So, Carmina said, yun ho bang perception ninyo ngayon that those who are critical are already out to discredit the government? And then he says, no, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, am I being accused of anything now? Are you blah, blah? Parang, it's just weird na parang, ang parang naging defensive siya. When it was a legit question na parang, oh, so is that what you think ba? Na those who are being critical are trying to discredit and bring down the government. Because that's what he was saying, di ba? Na parang, mahalin natin yung bansa, tama na yung pag-criticize. Di ba?
Okay.
Isn't that, what is that look that you're giving me na naman? What is that? Are you looking at me like,
What?
are you flirting with me? That is so inappropriate, Jim. Stop. Jim, we're talking about the news. Stop it na.
Sorry.
Salamat. Buti wala kang camera. Just go. Your come hither eyes. Anyway.
Baka naman you're making it seem like I'm doing something like Louis C.K. or
No,
something.
your eyes. Sabi ko nga.
Yes, I'm just looking at you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Pero mamaya na yan. Charot. Next. Okay, so moving on because I don't want to talk about this anymore. Ito yung sobrang... Remember yesterday ba yun when I made you watch the thing? Yung news.
What news?
Yung Net25.
Yes. Ito wild.
Kakagigil. It's like,
Wild.
what?
So is there a law ba na if you're basically you can't be kasi like what's the difference of, again, as this is a very, very stupid question. Please, I mean, forgive me. Pero what's the difference between SNL making fun of Trump fans and all these things? Because it's a comedy show.
I think
Ano
it's
ba ang Net25?
No, this show was it's called Mata ng Agila. It's a broadcasting network.
A broadcasting network with an opinion.
It's news.
It's news.
It's not a comedy show.
Yun yung gusto ko malaman. What is kasi obviously we've interviewed Karen Davila, we've interviewed Constant Casey.
Mm-hmm.
But and they're obviously very wary of like giving a preference, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Because ano ba yung rule dyan sa journalistic integrity thing na yan?
As a journalist, charot. No, that's what they say. Na parang, you can have, of course, as a person, but as a journalist, as a person, parang, of course, may choice ka, syempre boboto ka rin naman eh. Pero as a journalist, haharap ka as a news anchor, and you're giving the news. So honestly, iba ang news sa opinion piece.
It's
kasi
not a talk show.
Ang
diba?
news talaga, it's delivering the truth and then giving context and na hindi,
Let the people decide.
Parang-
form their own opinion.
ano siya parang, let's say, naghanap ako ng example.
Siguro tong Net25 nanood ng The Newsroom.
The newsroom. Namiss ko na yun,
Sa HBO.
Oo.
Medyo wali.
Medyo wali
Ay,
after a while.
cringe.
It's like, okay,
Yes,
relax.
like, relax. Diba parang, okay na, parang,
God,
Parang,
you're so into yourself.
parang talk about, parang sabihin mo, mag-usap naman kayo na parang, kakautot ko lang eh. Diba, hindi, parang gano'n, like, not all conversations naman are like, something freedom and the latte and something.
Latte.
Ano parang, it's all like, parang,
No, obviously they're not like that.
hindi.
Wait, sige, let's, bigyan ko ng context ha. Kasi baka,
Newsroom is on HBO.
no, baka hindi kasi maintindihan ng mga tao what we're talking about sa Net25.
Oo nga,
So I'll
oo.
read the headline first. So, I believe it was yesterday na nag-trend yung Net25. Tapos, there was a lot of backlash over their reporting on the Robredos' New York City trip. So, the news program is called Mata ng Agila. And so, Net25 is owned by Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. And yun nga, they were reporting about the Robredos being in New York. And ang strange lang kasi it was very gigil.
What was the headline?
Parang, Pawang celebrity wannabes ang 3 anak na babae ni Robredo na sina Aika, Trisha at Jillian na saksakan ng sipag sa pag-angat ng imahe ng kanilang ina at ng kanilang sarili online.
Oh my God! Yung point mo nga sabi mo, Sam, di ba? They are private citizens.
Yeah, and literally what they were posting was like, congrats Jill, so proud of you.
Imagine ABS-CBN reporting na Saab Magalona post ng mga picture ng anak niya para
Yeah,
umangat.
Literally, it's like, ang sipag sa pag-angat ng imahe ng kanyang mga anak. Post sa social media.
Grabe.
Labo. Imagine that being done to you, dear listener. Parang, nagpo-post ng Boracay pictures. Kailangan pa bang picturean yan? Labo. Anyway, so, ito pa. So, babasahin ko yung ibang, yung sa news item. Yung transcript. Mahilig si VP Lenny Robredo at mga anak niya sa pag-post sa kanilang social media ng images or photos of humility and goodness upang i-display ang kanilang pagiging karaniwan at simpleng mamamayan gaya ng paglipad sa economy class papuntang New York at pagsakay sa public transportation habang ipinagyayabang ng kampo nila ang mataas na pinag-aralan ng mga anak ni VP Lenny Robredo. Labo!
Ang lala.
Ano pa? Kung matatandaan rin, ipinagmalaki ni Aika Robredo na ang ina niya ay tila sinasamahan ng paru-paro, sinasalubong ng rainbow sa airport at sinasamahan ng simoy ng hangin para bagang si Lenny ay isang anghel o propeta.
Baboy talaga.
Di ba tapos? Subalit, ang ipinapakita nilang imahe ng kabutihan ay taliwas sa smear campaign ng kampo nila laban sa mga Marcos. Wala silang tigil sa paninira. Isa na rito ang paninisi nila sa presumptive President Bongbong Marcos na naglabas daw ito ng malaswang sex video ni Aika na halata namang inimbento lang ng mga Robredo dahil wala namang nakakita nito. Samantala, ito yung pinakalabo. I mean, that was labo enough, right? But this is like, okay, this is so blatant. Samantala, ang mga anak ni BBM na mga lalaki na sina Sandro, Simon at Vincent ay hindi maingay sa social media.
Oh my
Tahimik
God.
na namumuhay, walang kayabangan at ni minsan ay hindi nagsalita ng negatibo laban sa kahit kanino. Halata na pinalaki na may mabuting asal ang mga anak ni BBM at kitang-kita ito ng mga Pinoy sa tunay na buhay, hindi lang sa social media.
Oh my God.
I am shooketh. Shooketh of the week. What?
WATDASPRAK.
I mean, like, I would expect this of vloggers.
Yeah.
Kasi namin naman nalang ganun, di ba?
Oh.
Ito, it's like, so, alam ko kasi, if you're a broadcasting network, doesn't that automatically make you a member of the KBP?
Yun.
Kasi when I was my short stint as a radio DJ, I became a member of the KBP.
Uh-huh.
And I think that parang may oath-taking yun charot.
Really?
Joke lang. Pero like, that's like, you have an oath as a member of the KBP. Na you're gonna, fake news ba ako? Hindi ko malala eh. Pero it's like, there's a responsibility there obviously. If you're, my point is, I think pwede silang ireklamo kasi this is definitely not journalistic behavior. Right?
Pero yun nga where do you report that?
KBP, I'm thinking.
Ano bang?
Kapisana ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ayop.
Mata ng Agila! Prime time!
Okay, next. I think that's enough for a sprak.
I think it's like, I don't...
It's just so... Parang why is it that yung... Why? Kasi hindi nga natin napag-usapan to eh. Diba? Yung mga sumikat na troll. Last week, yung...
meron mamaya.
Nandun?
Yes, mamaya yan. Pero ito, gets mo, parang yung take niya is like a Twitter thread of like a super diehard fanatic. Diba, Jim?
Which one?
Hindi nakikinig.
So
Itong news. It's like a take on like a hot take on a Twitter thread. Parang ganun siya. Of like a private citizen who super believes in BBM and his family. And inis sa Robredos kasi ang galing nila tsaka ang gaganda nila tsaka.
Kasi like what we're doing now, basically what we're doing now, we're giving our opinions.
Yeah.
But we didn't, we're not
We're not mata ng agila.
Hindi naman kami, we're not members of the KBP.
Well, I have to double check nga if they are. And if they're not, it's like, what? Pwede yun? You can have a TV show and just be like...
Yeah, anyone can be on TV and... Diba?
Oo nga eh.
How do you... Sige, ganito. If one channel decides na, okay, I'm gonna show porn. Sino yung magagalit doon? Yun yung question.
MTRCB? Bakit?
Gumagawa pa ata ng mga parol yung mga yun eh. Parang puro parol yung ginagawa nun eh.
Ready for MMFF. every day.
January pa lang, gawa na tayo ng parol.
Gawa tayo ng float. Tsaka ng bagong ipapalabas sa Eastwood Cinema.
Gawa tayo ng parol.
I don't know why.
Schedule na natin yung shoot. Para iha, alam nyo ba?
Bawal yung ginagawa ninyo. Hoy, pulis ako.
Ano yung
tomatoes.
Ano yung naging joke doon? Yung mga meme?
Dami.
What was an
yung
example?
Tomatoes.
Hindi, yung
police.
Ay, ano yun? Oy, aircon ako. Hindi, basta mga shit. Ano
Hindi ko
yan?
na malala. Hoy, pulis ako.
Can you tag us please if you see that?
Sa mga old jokes before.
May of Derek Ramsey and the MTCRB commercial.
Pare, pulis ako pala. Pare, pulis.
May something yun eh. I swear.
Yeah, I remember.
And every time I'd see one, mapapalol talaga
Hanapin
ako.
natin yun mamaya. Okay, let's move on to our thank you and fair of the week. Honestly, wala tayong masyadong candidate for this. So let's say this is like the most thank you ha. Kasi talagang it's not great, pero I guess thank you. Parang gano'n. Well, that is the essence of thank you and fair, right? So dito si Duterte, si Rodrigo Duterte, we all know he's been called out for his sexist remarks, right?
Mm-hmm.
He made another one, and it's not as bad as his old ones. So medyo parang, thank you. It's inducing, but it's, alam mo yun, I'm just gonna read it, okay? Ang trabaho ko na lang ngayon, magtingin ng magandang babae. Okay na ako, tingin lang. Hindi ako nag-a-abduct. Basta tingin lang kasi matanda na ako.
Bakit sa thank you and fair yan?
Because he says, it's ano nga eh. Diba thank you and fair nga is like, wow, thanks ha, hindi ka namang a-abduct.
Oo nga, pero yung kulang sa equation is, ano yung thanks?
Yun nga, na hindi na siya mga abduct.
Ng babae?
Yun yung sabi niya eh. So it's not an actual thank you. It's like do you get it?
I think kailangan yung thank you in fair. May thank you component pa rin talaga. Like,
Yeah, thank you.
sino ba yung previous
No,
winners?
but kasi ang thank you in fair is like, no,
if
honestly, wait lang.
Duterte
Let me
said,
just,
like, okay,
okay,
please.
okay.
If Duterte said like, alam mo, mga sexist, kupal yung mga yan eh. Pero ako, matanda na ako. Then, hindi ako mag-a-abduct. Tingin-tingin na lang. Parang ganon. Then, there's a thank you component. So, I'm just saying.
Gets. But
for
I
the next
think,
ones.
yung point nga ng
Kasi
thank
parang
you,
walang thanks eh.
yung thank you nga, yung thank you in fair
Kasi
segment natin.
Hindi siya mag-a-abduct.
Will you let me finish?
Go.
Yung thank you in fair natin, from what I understand, it's parang that is the absolute bare minimum. But I guess thank you. Parang ganon.
Yeah, pero
With his history gets. I mean, yeah, I don't with his rape jokes and stuff.
I think well, ako, I veto this.
Okay, fine. All right.
Nomination.
What about this one? We have another one.
Oh,
A
yeah.
thank you in fair. It's Robin Padilla.
Yan yung thank you in fair.
Thank you in fair. It's like,
Ito,
wow, mag-aaral daw siya. Thank you, ha? Sana naman. Oh, nag-post pa siya ng photos of him learning the ropes while intern yard. Intern yard? Parang hindi senator-elect.
Pero,
Parang it's like,
that's a thank you in fair.
but it's, exactly nga, Jim. Here's the thank you and fair of it all, ha? Na parang, bare minimum, parang, wow, mag-aaral siya. Titigan siya ng showbiz career niya. Wow. It's like, dapat naman talaga eh.
Yeah, oo nga.
Yun nga yung point ng thank you and fair.
Yeah, kaya nga I agree with this vote.
Okay.
Thank you in fair yan.
Tapos ang tinap niyang advisor ay si Sal Panelo.
Ay.
Okay. Next, sabi si Raffy Tulfo, sabi niya, I still need to study. Kaya nga mag-aaral ako. So may plano siya na mag-take up ng public administration in preparation for his stint in the upper chamber. It's like, parang parang andun ka na sa...
Parang magsa-surgery ka
Magsa-surgery
na sa
ka.
taong. Biglang, okay, dahil bukas yung surgery,
Aray ko.
sige, alamin ko nga to.
Ano bang...
Paano ba magbukas ng tao?
Ano bang scalpel? Alin dito?
Kaya agree ako sa thank you in fair. Kasi in fair, I think this is the way to determine if pasok sa in fair. If sabihin mong i-reverse mo, sabihin mo, in fair, at least nagsabi sila na they're gonna try. Thank you, ha? Yeah.
Kaya nga, that's the same as Duterte. It's the same as Duterte. It's like, hindi ka na mga abduct. Thank you, ha? Ganon. It's the same. Parang, hindi ka mga abduct. Ay, thank you, ha? Kasi matanda ka na. Yay.
Hindi, pero it's too At least ito naman kay Robin Padilla at kay Tulfo. They're just saying, wala naman sinabing, alam mo, nakakatamad talaga mag-aaral eh. Pero mag-aaral ako. Parang ganun yung nangyari kay Duterte. So hindi pwede yun sa thank you and fair. Pasok to
okay,
na
sige.
diba?
Ikaw na yung judge. Sige, okay.
Ako
Ikaw na yung justice secretary.
Ako na yung Boeing.
Yeah. Si Teddy Bagilat, who I voted for, and unfortunately did not make it into the top 12. Nag-tweet siya. Sabi niya, good that Senator Raffy and Senator Robin mag-aaral ng public ad para sa Senado. Kami naman na dati ng aral sa government ay kailangan naman magpasikat o mag-artista. Charot. Ay, nako. Well, ito, last nating thank you and fair. Sige, you be the judge, ha? It's you. It's Boeing.
Akala ko it's me. What the...
It's Boeing.
Okay.
It's Boeing Rimulya,
who
has promised to tone down red tagging once appointed.
Ayan na thank you and fair.
Hindi ka, to tone down.
Tone down.
You're not going to completely stop it. You're gonna tone down.
Is that a thing?
Diba?
Sige, pwede na.
Parang it's like, thank you, ha?
Yeah. At least there was an effort. Parang in fair,
Kaya sobrang nakakagigil eh. Kasi parang...
Yeah, I know, I get it. It's parang, it's madness. Pero, thank you.
Yeah, so ito yung exact headline ng CNN. Congressman Boying Remulla, a staunch ally of presumptive next president Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., promises that he will be more reserved about accusing activists of being affiliated with communist insurgents once he takes his post as Justice Secretary. Okay, anyway, moving on. Andito tayo, marami tayong motherfucker stay at home of the week.
Wow.
Marami sila. First one is that creep in New York. Si Ernest Bahala.
Yan.
Sobrang labo. So there's this guy na stinok
I
niya
can't believe we finally, ano mo sabi?
This
guy has been the source of my anger the past week. As in, he embodies everything I hate about the Filipino man. Diba?
So he went around.
Like belt bag.
He saw. May belt bag ka rin.
Oo nga. Pero I mean, parang, ano yun, parang burn.
He's wearing AirPods in the photo.
Yun. Everything about, he is the epitome of like, you can bring the jeje to a first world country, but you cannot unjejify the,
Gets, you can't take the jeje.
Ay? Hindi, parang kasi, again, pwede ba story time?
Sige, go.
Quick story time.
Go.
So we went to the States, tapos we stayed with this guy nga na obviously was living in the States na for quite some time. And he's the type of person that who thinks that Americans are better, who thinks that you know, parang who believes in the inferior state of Filipinos. Not our government, not our economy, just Filipino. Being a Filipino, it makes you immediately inferior to other races. So he's like, nakita niyo to? We have Alexa, bro. Yung, bro, itong scotch na to, bro. Just, parang, yeah, bro. Parang ganon. Yung parang like, napunta sa States.
We also have that relax.
Yeah, parang, bro, have you ever tried Krispy Kreme, bro?
Bro, di ba nakatira kayo sa mga, trees?
Anong
kala mo, paano kami nakalapit dito?
Parang, guys, you can take a bath there. Actually, I have Dove. There's Dove there. So, pero if you guys need safeguard, I think there's a Filipino store there. Ay, labo. International ng safe. Ano pala?
Grabe, dito you don't have to go to SNR to buy stuff. Labo. Anyway, so itong si Ernest Bahala nga. So, stinok niya si Lenny and the daughters. And then, nagpa-picture siya, nag-selfie siya. Tapos, apparently, parang spy siya. Na, yung caption niya was, inaantok ako, madam. Nice Balenciaga and Hermes. #kakambings. I honestly don't understand yung kakambings because hindi ba goat ang kambing? And isn't goat short for greatest of all time? So, thank you. Hindi ba? Is it supposed to be like, is it shade? But isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, obviously it's shade nga.
I know it's shade, but it's like, it backfired because it actually means greatest of all time. So it's like, yeah, okay, sure, we'll take it. We're kakambings because we are
and
for the
apparently
greatest
this
of all.
guy is TNT. He's an illegal...
Allegedly.
Allegedly, sorry.
I don't know nga eh. Some people are asking for...
People are
asking him to get deported.
Yeah.
I don't know what the update is on
Ako,
that.
I'm so...
Hati yung Twitter
I'm so on the camp of like, who the fuck cares?
About?
Like, yung sinasabi nila, why does the Cebu Pac pilot, grabe naman, papafire nyo, hindi yung radical magmahal. Tangina! Why? Ganun ba magmahal? Ang pagmamahal ba ay, uy, baby, nagkamali ka. Okay lang, baby. Hi, best friend. Okay, gago ka. Okay lang. I love you forever. No?
Yeah, especially...
Tunay na pagmamahal ay sabihin mo, uy, gago ka.
Hindi naman gago ka.
Hindi, I mean, oo nga, gago ka.
Hoy, baby! Baby, liga nga dito. Paluin kita sa puwet.
Pero sabi, yun yung, di ba, you get my point? I'm
yes.
like, the guy is a fucking asshole and he's an illegal immigrant. That is illegal.
Yes.
If he is. Si Cebu Pac pilot, okay? I'm sure there's a code among, I mean like, parang to insinuate that...
So you are for him getting deported?
Getting deported and get the Cebu Pac pilot getting fired. Why? Who the fuck cares?
Kasi,
Ano gusto mo gagawin natin?
I think kasi the issue with getting deported kasi is it's not just about one person. Because he might have a family there. But, I get it. Like, it's tough love and I don't know. It's a nuanced thing. Na, imagine your father being
An asshole.
an asshole and then you're like, you're studying and you have a good, diba? Parang an okay life there
That
with
is
your
true.
mom who's super nice and then your whole family gets deported.
That is true.
And I don't know, diba? Parang
Well, that's why.
it's hard to say the law is law when people
Pero again, the thing is, it's not like they are there illegally, correct? If they are.
if they are.
If they are TNTs, parang there's a fine line naman between, uy, siraan natin itong guy na to, siraan natin yung anak niya. That's a very different thing from, TNT pala to eh. Diba? For him to do something like that, so bold, to go to such a popular figure and attack her online, knowing that, he's doing something illegal. Diba? If you're doing something illegal, then shut the fuck up. Be quiet.
Yeah. Gets ko. I get the sentiment. Ako,
Baka awayin ako ng mga earnest bahala stans.
bakit tamaan yung medulla oblongata mo?
Mga sabihin nila who you ka ba, Jim Bacaro? Who you ka ba at Jim Bacaro?
Of course, it's like, we're not, we're not actually contacting people to, well, we leave that to you. Ewan
To
ko.
what?
It's just hard kasi to be like, basta ako yun, I believe in the universe.
I believe in controlling what we control.
Yes.
So he's an asshole and he's an illegal immigrant.
I don't know. Let's ask for an update on him.
If he is an illegal immigrant.
Paano kung hindi pala? Dami natin sinabi.
Yun lang. This is an advanced apology.
Oh, no.
Na, you're an asshole but you have the right naman to be an asshole.
No, he
Ay,
doesn't.
hindi pala. Oo nga. Well,
You're an asshole, but you have the right to remain in New York kung hindi ka illegal.
yeah, technically yun. Yun pala. You can be an asshole, at least stay in New York.
Uy, wait lang. Meron akong meeting ng 3 p.m. So
Oh,
let's get
shit.
through this.
Whoa.
Our next one is
Damn.
Our next MF stay at home is Melinda Barlis. Yung favorite nating. Yeah, I get it. Gagraduate ang anak. But the point is, need pa pang picturean. You know what? Thank you in fair ko siya because she has been a source of my
Humor.
joy. Tawang-tawa ako dun sa comment na yan na hindi ko alam kung nanggagago siya eh.
Apparently, will the real Melinda?
Shit. Oh,
yeah.
shit,
Will the real Melinda please stand up?
Because may mga nadamay.
May na-attack.
Kawawa
Same
naman.
name. And she said, like, there's one who was a teacher. Like, I'm a teacher and pumunta ako sa, tapos do you know na ito si Melinda, the
real. Official Melinda.
si official Melinda, apparently, has on her feed pictures ng graduation ng anak niya.
Yeah. Yun nga eh, I guess when you understand, Jim, us getting triggered by news items that are obviously like triggering. When we're very angry, we do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure she regrets this post kasi it's so, Kasi asar siya eh. Which is weird kasi parang, akala ko ba nanalo nga yung kandidato mo, di ba? Ba't ka ba? Ano problema mo?
Hindi. Ako for me, go for it. She must be punished.
Deported lang.
Deported to the States.
To NYU. But the point is,
sorry, we're running out of time.
Siguro it's like, for me, let's not take this so seriously na parang destroy natin yung buhay niya. Kasi it's like, it's a mema comment. Honestly, it's like, nito pang picturean. Honestly, it's like, okay, weird. Let's choose our battles. Ako, the earnest one is like, don't go near VP Lenny.
Yeah.
Ito, it's like, it's silly because...
or I think yung Cebu Pack thing lang is just,
yes.
A pilot is not like, if let's say you're a sales lady at something and then you say na, pumunta dito si VP Lenny at siya. It's bad, but I think there's a difference kasi pag Di ba may rules yan sa aviation or something? Lalo na may government official.
Tsaka fake nga yung news niya.
Plus
Sobrang
fake
debunked na.
Tapos fake pa yung news.
Ano?
Tapos fake pa yung news. Sorry.
Ang dami ko mang pwedeng sabihin dyan, pero we are running out of time. But we do want to end on a good note. The Senate bill, principally authored by Senator Kiko Pangilinan, my vice presidente, to remove the expiration date for birth, death, and marriage certificates has been passed. Sobrang, to the government, thank you ha.
Dapat pala yun yung thank you and fair.
Parang, di ba? Di ba dapat given na to? Di ba dapat given na to?
Yeah.
Pero yun, sabi ni Kiko Pangilinan, malaking ginhawa ito lalo na para sa mga kababayan nating nag-a-apply lang ng trabaho, passport o kaya para sa kanilang pag-aaral. Malaking tipid ito sa pera, oras at pagpagod. I never understood this. Sobrang may pineperahan yung taong bayan. Bakit kailangan may validity? Parang, valid until when? Kasi baka ibang time ka na pinanganak dun sa next one. Ang labo. I-renew mo yung birth certificate mo.
That's the craziest thing.
So strange. And then sabi ni Kiko Pangilinan, ang comments sa social media, tama lang na walang expiration date ang death certificate. Dahil ano daw ibig sabihin na expired na yung death certificate? Nabuhay ulit yung patay? We. Ay, nako.
Anyway,
Okay.
See you guys on June 3. It's the Cheat Show.
Yes,
indiemanila.live/store.
indiemanila.live/store. Get your tickets now.
Bye.
Bye.